Hey there, my name is Peyton, and I was truly horrified to be putting myself out there, showing this level of vulnerability on camera for everyone to see. Only one person even knew I was going to be doing this. But I'm not anymore. And the reason is because there is a shift in consciousness happening right now. I feel it, others are feeling it, maybe you're feeling it too. I have spent years and years of my life trying to refine the person I see staring back at me in the mirror, hoping that one day I would be ready enough, confident enough, buff enough, tan enough, hot enough, just enough. So there's always been a reason or a block that I've put up that has prevented me from authentically pursuing what it is that I've wanted in my past. And like many, it stems from my insecurities or the anxieties that I've carried throughout my life. Even now, when I think about the people I come across on a regular basis or my close friends and loved ones, part of me is thinking they're going to see this and they're going to be like, uh-oh, what's Peyton doing? He's gone crazy. Who showed him how to work his camera? Sadly, more true than I would like to admit, but I don't want to let that nervousness and those fears block me and my purpose. So I'm choosing to push past those insecurities because maybe you can relate. Maybe my experience can help you in some way. The story I want to share with you is the journey of my spiritual awakening and my continuing goal in raising my consciousness. With all that in mind, I'm sure a lot of people are going to blow right past this, especially after hearing that last part. Many of which will even be friends of mine, and you know what? That's okay. I used to be one of those people. If it's something that doesn't resonate with you, it simply means that your vibration isn't at a comparable level to find any meaning or interest in any of this. As some would say, you're just not vibing with it, right? But that's not to say that you won't ever be. Everyone is on their own journey. And when it comes time for you to be looking for your own answers, you'll be just like where I am now, and you will be hungry for any and all sources of information that will help guide you along in finding your way through this incredible experience. I can't tell you how many podcasts and lectures and interviews I've consumed in the last few weeks that are more than a decade old. And the whole time I'm sitting there thinking, how have I not seen this until just now? I mean, it's mind-boggling. But I've also come to realize that until you're ready to be open to this kind of, some would say, woo-woo talk, it'll all just seem unrelatable or unbelievable. Now, if you grew up like me and you were different, deep down you didn't really feel like you fit in anywhere. Not the norm, but still wanting to fit in regardless because life was much, much worse for you if you didn't. In middle school, after hearing about a friend of mine going to see a therapist to vent her frustrations and preteen angst, I remember very distinctly going to my mom to talk to her about doing the same, only to have her say, well, honey, if you need to talk to anybody, you can just come to me or your dad. Talk about cringe. The thought of going to either of my parents about what I was going through was horrifying. I knew it would only lead to them taking me straight to the pastor. Now, I'm from a small town, so if anyone out there is familiar with small town dynamics, then you're very well aware that it would only be a matter of time before anything I said became small town news, and more than likely straight from the mouth of the pastor's kid. And I don't know about you, but I am so tired of hearing from almost every organized religion that their way is the right way or the only way to have an experience or a connection with God or source energy or creator. If there's anything I've come to understand all the way down to the divine light at the core of my being, it's this. It does not matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you are, who or how you love, but simply that you love. We all come from the same source energy. We are all divisions of the one, split apart so that it can experience life from many different perspectives. So that we can give and receive love freely. And it's through that pure light of love that we fill our souls with, that unbounded delight. That is how we return back to one. Those who believe in a higher source are often heard saying, God is love. You may have a similar upbringing as me. You may be totally different and not believe in God or a creator. And if that's the case, how about we just change up a word here? Because I know we can all relate to love in some form or another. So how about love? Maybe we find our way together in this love that we have that's within all of us. This love that we experience, the love that we give to others. This shift in consciousness that's happening right now, It's an opportunity for us to wake up and truly connect with each other, with that source energy or that love. So please hit subscribe if you want to follow along, and we can build a community of people who are motivating and engaging with one another in efforts to raise our energy, frequency, and vibration. Let's all do our part to help raise the collective consciousness at a time when, let's face it, we could all benefit from much more love and much, much less judgment. My name is Peyton, and I help people lead with love so that we could recognize our oneness and raise our consciousness.